rolling.
Now that you've jinxed me. Now that you jinxed me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys. You are tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skylar Dawn.
I'm Dallas Lewis. Happy Tuesday.
You were super happy on that one.
I was. Well, I'm trying to talk over the thunder that's going on outside, so.
Ooh, and I love storms.
I know.
But
not during our show, though.
Having to work.
Yeah. No, and it's a really good storm too. It's like soft rolling thunder. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Only we would say it's a really good storm. Like the rest of the city's underwater right now.
Okay, well, so sorry. I still like thunder. I like the thunderstorms. I don't know. It's nice.
Me too.
I see.
Yeah. No, I love them.
I like them too.
I love them, but we're literally like Houston. If you're not in Houston right now, like our TVs are like because half of this.
Just wondering.
I'm really good at that.
She is very good at.
I'm really good at noises. And you guys thought me and Sean were bad at that.
No.
See, she didn't watch all the show last week, so
but I'll go back and watch the show. I watched about half of it. Then my mother called, and it just spiraled from there. So, anyway.
So welcome back.
Thank you.
How was your week?
Good.
Other than not feeling well.
Other than not feeling very well. It was good. I did not a whole lot more than lay on the couch and watch Netflix with my fat dog.
That sounds like a good week.
Yes, but it does get old when that's all you've done for a week. I mean, it does. You run out of things to watch. It really gets
old when Netflix doesn't update any new shows.
I know. I'm having to rewatch Once Upon a Time. So I'm now on season 2. You didn't like that show. And I said we couldn't be friends because you weren't into that. Like, who doesn't like princesses and Prince Charming? I mean, seriously?
Well, I'm already a queen, so.
Well, now, how was your week? Yeah.
How was your week? I had a good week. I got some pool time in. Juju is minding even more lately.
What?
I know. It could be all the Benadryl I've been giving him, but.
Hashtag I want some. That sounds fantastic.
I'm sure that has a little bit to do with it.
Yeah, he's very obedient when I load him up on Benadryl. Like, you want some peanut butter? Yes, he does.
That's code word for
Benadryl. That's how I get my kids to take it too. Yep.
We're gonna have CPS and DPS out on us.
Not DPS.
PPS?
No, what's the drug? DEA. For Benadryl. The
Benadryl? DEA comes out for Benadryl?
Well, I don't know. If CPS comes out for peanut butter, I mean...
CPS comes out for your children.
I know. We are off topic. We are off topic. Tell me about because you said CPS is coming out because I spiked my kids' toast with Benadryl.
Uh-huh.
And then I said DEA because they handle the drugs. So,
yeah,
I got to show a driver's license to get Benadryl and Sudafed, so.
You have to show a driver's license for Benadryl?
I don't know about Benadryl, but I know you have to for Sudafed.
Yeah, you do for Sudafed.
Which is, well, interesting.
Well, if you weren't such a meth head.
I know.
But that's a whole nother show.
Yeah, not really. I have all my teeth, so.
I think that's called, what's that show called?
Breaking Bad.
No.
I didn't watch that one either. Steve,
no,
come on.
That show is called, I don't remember what that show is called. It's like on one of those high channels or something.
A high channel. It's on a high channel.
It's on a high channel.
It's on a high channel.
When they come into your house. Oh,
Intervention.
Intervention, yeah. There you go.
Eventually we would do this.
One brain.
Yes, one brain. Eventually we'll get it done.
Yeah, we should go on that game show.
The Newlywed Game?
Did we get married and I didn't know?
I don't know, Jeff. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
I'm thinking that game, with the lady with the short blonde. I think it's called the game show.
And the universe has spoken and said no. Did you hear the thunder?
No,
The
but
universe
you know
said
where
no.
they have to like guess a word.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know that one.
they
I
say
just know
words
I just
to
know
make them
Family
guess
Feud.
a word.
I know. That's Pyramid.
No, that's old. You just showed your age there.
I
No, it's
watched
on
the Game Show
right
Network.
next Game show.
Game show.
We should go on that together.
We should. We should. Somebody sign us up for that. And while y'all are poking around looking for something to enter us into, call Robin Roberts because I still want to meet her. And just gonna toss that right out there.
We'll just go into that studio while but they're on a different channel.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah. So anyway.
Anyway.
But yeah, I had a good week. You had a good week.
Yeah, I'm gearing up for graduation. Graduation festivities. For my baby, well, not my baby, my big baby, my oldest, and so that's gonna be surreal.
Still a couple weeks though.
Just a couple, like
couple weeks.
Like 2 weeks,
I
and
know.
that's so bizarre to think that I've got a kid that's that old.
Yeah.
I look good for 29.
Yes, you look good for 29.
Look good for 29.
You do, you do.
Somebody asked me how old I was today. And I told them the wrong age because I've been lying about my age for so long I forgot how old I was.
Oh my gosh.
Forgot how old I was.
Oh well.
It
doesn't really matter.
It's
I don't
fine.
think it really matters. Like after you turn 25, well, but really after like 25, like after you're old enough to like really do everything.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I don't really think age really matters.
Yeah. Unless somebody says your real age in a room full of people. So.
Yeah, I don't really, you know what? That stuff doesn't really bother me either.
I cried for a year before.
Yeah, I know.
turned
I
40.
remember because you were with me.
Yeah, before I turned 40. I cried
I
for the year
remember.
before.
I remember.
Yeah, maybe the 18 months before. I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
I
it was a
remember.
while. It was a while. But anyway,
So, guess what I'm doing this Friday?
tell me.
I am going to the Great Gatsby party, a 1920s party.
That sounds like fun. Like really, like I would enjoy that.
Yeah, I don't know why Sean doesn't have you going.
Oh, I can't go. I've got a band concert. It's the last band concert of the season.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I
I'm
bet
gonna
this
be
is
there.
after that,
and
because this is late, so. But I will be dressed in 1920s attire. Oh, I need to show you the rest of my stuff. I didn't show you everything. I have some other stuff. I will be in 1920s frickin' attire, so if anyone, is out and about
they see
on
a flapper.
Friday, I will be
A flapper.
looking like working the corner chick. Yes.
In the 20s.
Yeah, 1920s.
Wow.
I will be. But it'll be fun.
Good. Well, I can't wait to see pictures and hear all about it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, depending on how the outfit looks.
Yeah.
If we have
How
pictures
everything
or not.
shakes out.
Yeah.
If anything shakes out. If anything gets loose.
If things shake out, we won't be seeing pictures.
Tuck everything back in.
I think that will be the deciding factor.
Yeah. No wardrobe malfunctions. Yeah. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Lyfe Uncensored.
It is. I'm Skylar Dawn.
I'm Dallas Lewis.
And you guys are so lucky you get us every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Make sure that you go to our YouTube, Skylar Dawn,
Yep.
and hit that subscribe button. We've made it even easier for you. It's right there on the screen. It's red. Down there in the right-hand button, hit
Says
that subscribe button. Tell your friends to tell their friends. We like to share. Hit that subscribe button. Share us, like us, comment so that all your friends see us because we appreciate all the love. Cool?
What she
Ready?
said. Yeah, ready.
First segment.
First segment. In the news?
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
So excited. I'm so excited about this.
Okay.
We have a baby. Baby boy Sussex is here. I'm like obsessed with the Royals, and I'm so excited. You texted me and told me that there was a boy. Okay, well I already knew. I already knew that. I already knew. I thought it was fantastic.
So exciting.
And I love the way that they are doing things. They're doing things their own special way. Harry, married an American, a divorced American. So I'm very excited for him. And then they chose to keep the baby's birth private, and I, think that that's fantastic because I really didn't want 25 people in the room when I delivered. So I'm really happy for them. Really, really happy for them. And now we just have to wait on the name, right? We just wait.
Yeah.
Wait on the name.
We're waiting on the name.
He's gonna be an earl, the Earl of something. I did hear that today. He's gonna be the Earl of whatever, and then so he'll be Lord something. And so that's going to be like his official title because he's 7th in line for the throne. So it's gonna be a minute. But anyway, so congratulations to Harry and Meghan. Very excited for them. Very, very excited. So last night, I don't know if you saw this last night, if you were watching, the Met Gala was last night.
I did not watch the gala, but I did see the fashion.
I wasn't invited. I somehow my invitation must have gotten lost in the mail. I can't believe they wouldn't want me at the Met Gala. Because my fashion advice is spot on. You didn't watch last night, but you've got some favorites, right?
I do have some favorites. Well, J-Lo, of course. J-Lo's always
okay. She could go to your Gatsby party dressed in what
she could have definitely did the Gatsby thing.
Yeah, she looked good. She looked good. I was pleased.
I didn't love the hair thing, you know. That wasn't like my favorite, but her dress was amazing.
She's amazing.
And then so my very favorite from the very beginning, which I know was definitely not yours,
was not my favorite.
Kim K. When I saw her dress, I was like, I will marry whoever gets me that dress. That dress was amazing, times 5,000,000. I loved that dress. It would look amazing on me, and I want that dress. Well, maybe not whoever the designer was, because I'm sure it was like $1 million dress. But that dress was amazing. I want that dress.
Did you like Kim's outfit? Did you like it? Yeah. Okay. I was not impressed with Kim's dress, at all. I scrolled right past it. I was like, oh my god, no. But her sisters.
Oh yeah, her sisters
looked really good.
Loved their dresses
they
too.
They looked
definite
really good.
Wins.
Yeah,
definite wins.
Those were wins. They were #winning.
Yes.
I was pleased with that. So some of our not favorite.
Well, wait, and Cardi B. I liked Cardi B's dress too.
Okay, for a statement piece.
Yes, for the Met.
For
now,
the Met,
not for like a regular place,
red carpet or anything, but
yeah,
no, for the Met,
Met,
it was on point.
Yes,
I agree with that. I agree with that for the Met. It was on point. I also liked Penelope Cruz. She was in a black and white dress that was very simple and it was very elegant. But I would have put that as my favorite up against your Kim Kardashian, and for us to go out together dressed like that, night and day difference.
Yes. Now see that would be, but that would be more your style and my style.
Yes.
You're not but that's why it is Stepford Wife meets Sex Kitten.
Yeah.
I am more of the go out naked.
And I just am not going to do that. I'm just sorry. We're not
going
to go there.
I live my life naked. Kim wore an outfit that I'm like, oh my god, I can be naked but not be naked
with
and
beads.
Amazing.
With beads and sequin.
Yes.
So yeah, and then I went for the Penelope Cruz black and white. Nice. And I was like, oh, I could wear these shoes with that dress. I could have worn these shoes and I would have been happy as a clam. So yeah. So you're not favorites. We agreed wholeheartedly on these two names.
Jared Leto. Who the hell walks down a red carpet with his own head in his hand? That was, first of all, narcissistic. And second of all, just sick.
It was sick. It took me a minute because I went straight to the jacket and I was like, oh wow, that's intense. And then as I was looking down his wardrobe, that's when I saw the severed head and I went, oh my god, he's carrying his own head.
Yeah.
So that's not okay. I mean, he's an Academy Award-winning actor.
Well, it's definitely not for his taste.
But he was rocking the man bun when he accepted his Academy Award. So I don't think that fashion is synonymous with his name. But
yes, well, it is not.
No, it's not.
So I did not like that. And then Katy Perry.
Girl.
What?
Stop with all of the weirdness.
Yes, it's like she feels like she needs to
act
push
out
the envelope
No, that's not even pushing that. I mean, that's just stupid.
Okay, so the chandelier thing was just weird, but okay, that's just weird.
The hamburger?
Might have been a cheeseburger.
Whatever.
She went through extra effort to put the cheese on there.
No. And I like her. I like her. I watch her on American Idol. She's funny.
Oh, this is not personal.
Oh, no. But she is very wealthy, and she should have people around her that are ballsy enough to say, that doesn't look good on you.
But that's what wealthy people do. They do some stupid shit. And that was some stupid shit. Like, why would you do that?
Well, clearly, we don't have that kind of money. Because we would actually care what we looked like when we walked out. I can't. So, Katie, you need to get it together, because the last time you stepped out on a red carpet, you looked like a paint roller or a thing of cotton candy. Remember the pink dress? That she looked like a paint roller.
That was her there, too.
And it was terrible.
You know what? She needs a new stylist, publicist, assistant, something.
Everything.
Yeah, she needs a new everything.
So,
not cute.
No, I just can't.
Not cute.
There were so many more that I disagreed with, but we don't have time for that.
Yeah, not cute.
Okay. So,
in
the news.
Yes, we're still in the news.
Still in the news.
There is a male birth control pill that just passed human safety test. Not passed FDA approval.
What were they testing on before? Just curious.
Huh?
What were they testing? If it just now passed the human safety test, what did they test it on before?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe rats. Ew.
Maybe rats. But the human safety test. So it's not FDA approval or anything. So it's not there yet. But the human safety test. And so it went for 28 days. It was actually effective. But it has to go for a full 90 days before it can actually go for like FDA approval. And, so it's not close to being, anywhere for human use or going for FDA approval. But this is the thing that worries me. I saw on my social media, people getting excited that there was going to be a male birth control pill.
No, guys.
This is not a happy thing.
This is not good news.
In Harris County, we are still number one for STDs. So
is that in the state or the nation? Please tell me it's just the state.
Well, it's definitely in the state, but I think we even beat out Atlanta for STDs.
Way to go, Houston.
Yeah.
You should be proud.
So I think that's what we actually...
I know we need to look that up again, because we talked about it, and because
I thought we even beat out Atlanta. So we do need to look that back up.
New York, LA, Chicago.
Yeah.
Come on.
But I know it was definitely in Texas. So if we have a birth control pill for men and they're not
wrapping it up,
then they're just spreading more STDs
everywhere. Guys, really?
No. Not a good idea.
This is not okay.
That's not a good idea.
No, this is not good.
I think that we need to not worry about that male birth control pill.
No.
Because at least condoms can help a little bit in that arena.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we need to not worry about
that. Keep it in your pants or wrap it up.
Well, they're not going to keep it in their pants. So I think we need to, right before we came on the air, there was a shooting, so we needed to talk about that. There's 2 suspects in custody. So in Denver, there is a Denver school shooting in suburban Denver. At least 7 injured. So you guys can Google that if you want more information for it. There wasn't. It was just preliminary, so we don't even.
We don't have any there wasn't any information available.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know the severity of the injured. It didn't list any deaths, but it also said that it was too early to let us know what was going on. It just said at least 7 injured and 2 people in custody. So, and that's in a STEM school outside of Denver. So, as we said, if you want to look that up, you can. to get more information. So that was right before about 45 minutes before we went on air.
Mhm.
And that was the last information before we came on air.
Yeah.
And then the last thing that we have for in the news, and this one's a doozy here. So here in Houston, we actually have a little girl who is missing. First came out that she's 5, then that she's 4. Malia Vance. She's a little girl who, at first, her stepdad said that he was on his way to the airport. The little girl went missing. He heard a noise in the car, pulled over on the side of the street, or the road, the highway, to check his tires. 3 Hispanic guys in a truck pulled over to kidnap him.
Okay.
His was 2-year-old, and then I heard 1-year-old son.
Oh, he doesn't know how old he has.
Yes, and his 5-year-old, which is now 4-year-old stepdaughter. Kidnapped them. And then dropped off and stole his car.
Oh.
Dropped off him and his son somewhere else near Sugarland. And just him and his son, and kept the little girl. Said she was a sweet girl.
Yeah, this
So-
doesn't sound suspicious at all.
No, not at all.
Not even a little.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And he had to walk for hours to a hospital, urgent care, to get help,
Okay.
which is in the same parking lot as the city hall, which has police officers.
No way.
Yes, but he went to get
We keep
Urgent
our
care
police
first.
officers at City Hall. I had no
for
idea.
a knock to the head.
Okay.
After he's been supposedly knocked out for 24 hours or 21 hours, something
Wow.
around that. On the side of the highway, that his 1 to 2-year-old little boy just stayed by his side this whole time.
Yeah, because that's what 1-year-olds do.
And nobody stopped to help
Yeah.
during this time.
I mean, Houstonians can be kind of rough, but we've got more sense than that.
You see a knocked out man on the side of
And
the road
an
with
infant.
his little kid.
Mhm.
Okay, nobody reports it. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe we're such jerks that we wouldn't stop and help, but nobody
Nobody called in on this
in
one?
21 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the police and he was supposedly on the way to the airport to pick up the mom.
Yeah, which I guess he never made.
He never made it there, so she gets a ride home.
Cool.
Doesn't alert the police when her
Her family is not home.
and her husband and kids don't come to get her.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a jacked up story.
Yes.
It's a jacked up story.
Yes. And so now he has finally been made a suspect.
Jeez.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the police think he may be a suspect.
Imagine that.
Well, all of us in the public knew he was a suspect the minute we heard the story.
Yeah.
As well as the mother, because any mother who has not called the police immediately, when her husband and children
Don't show up at the airport to get me? No.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on. Really? No.
and then the mother has a press conference yesterday.
Oh.
She has a press conference yesterday.
That's fantastic.
And she takes like 2 minutes of the press conference. And then she says, I can't do this. When she's like fake crying. And she walks off. I'm like, look. I called one of my girlfriends. I was like, look. If I thought 3 Mexicans, 3 white guys, 3 Asian guys, 3 black guys, I don't care who has I would be like, look, I would do anything you want me to do. I don't care what favors, what, anything.
I know.
Whatever you need me to
I know.
do, I would
I
be
know.
doing that to get my baby back.
Yeah.
And this chick says, I can't stand here and do a press conference.
No.
She knows where the baby is.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Hmm.
prayers for the little girl,
Yeah.
that they find the little girl. But this is some shady shit.
Yeah.
But prayers for the little girl.
Absolutely.
That she's in peace wherever she is. Oh, and she was just returned to her family in February after she's had multiple brain surgeries from a head injury. She had been taken from her family by CPS. Prior to that, in August. Yes. Plot thickens. So they know where that little girl is.
Yeah, they do.
You are tuned in to Lyfe Uncensored. I am Skylar Dawn.
I'm Dallas Lewis.
And we are here each and every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Right here, you can get us at SkylarDawn.com on Instagram and Facebook, on Skylar Dawn YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
Yes, go to YouTube. Look at that subscribe button.
Yep, you can catch me on my Instagram, DH Lewis. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I don't follow myself.
And go follow us on
Lyfe Uncensored Twitter, Lyfe Uncensored Show on Facebook, Lyfe Uncensored on Instagram.
Yes.
See?
Look, I just got so heated about that little girl.
I know.
So
you forgot where you were. I got it.
So now we have a segment that's called #WTH. These are things that we are just like, wait, are you kidding me?
Seriously?
That's what that should have been. But Yes, but we're like, are you kidding me? So, did you know that Kim Kardashian...
I don't know why we always talk about her.
Because she's so relevant.
Yeah,
she's so relevant in pop culture. She's so relevant.
She is, but she drives me nuts.
She doesn't drive me nuts.
She drives me nuts.
She's a brilliant businesswoman.
Yeah.
But she gets $1 million per Instagram post.
Yes.
If she does an ad, she gets $1 million for the ad. So, she turns down way more
than she
takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the really cool thing is she turned down a company. Someone offered her $1 million to post an ad for a company who actually, they do clothing and stuff like Kanye does, but they actually bite off of his style or they copy his Yeezys.
What?
His shoes.
Okay.
So anyways, she turned them down, so he gave her $1 million.
He's a sweet husband.
I just think that was so cute.
Okay, yeah, the #WTH comes in. How stupid do you have to be to approach Kanye's wife to carry your brand that you ripped off from Kanye? #WTH. Come on, folks. I mean, you at least approach her with something new and not a copycat of her man, which she's probably going to recognize because she is relevant and she has her finger on the pulse of fashion and society.
Even if he's nuts, he's relevant too. So
yes, and so I mean, but to approach her and say, "Here, I want you to promote this. Oh, by the way, it looks really familiar." Yeah. No. #WTH. Idiot. Okay, so the next one is.
#WTH.
It is, but it's also on my bucket list. Did you know that?
To cheat?
No. To go to the Kentucky Derby.
Okay.
I want to go to the Kentucky Derby because...
So we should go.
You have fabulous hats, and I want to wear some of your hats. So I want to
go... She wants to wear my shoes, my clothes, my hats.
She has better taste than I do. I mean, everybody knows this. It's like a Geico commercial. She has way better taste. So... The Kentucky Derby was this past weekend, right?
Correct.
All right, I missed it. I was sad that I wasn't there, so I was evidently boycotting it. Maximum Security, the horse, Maximum Security.
Technically won.
However,
was disqualified.
So not a winner. If you get disqualified, you do not get to say you won the Kentucky Derby.
Right? Because he interfered with another horse.
Did he shoulder check another horse? I didn't know you could do that.
No, it was so weird. I even watched it, but it was weird. Like he turned his head or something. I don't know.
He was baiting the other horse going, I'm faster than you.
Yeah, he was teasing him.
I'm faster than you. He was bullying the other horse.
He's a bully horse.
He's a bully horse. Maximum Security. Yeah.
Yeah, so #WTH, that was what?
You don't cheat in the Kentucky Derby. I mean, you're not going to get away with it. And I mean, you don't cheat in the Kentucky Derby.
I don't know that it's completely cheating, But I guess it's like a rule, like interference.
You would know that. Real horse people know that. I'm not a real. I just want to go for the hat, and I have no idea about
fashion
racing.
is like amazing.
It is,
but
closest we get to royalty.
So well, yeah, I don't think it's quite royalty, but the fashion is amazing.
The fashion is, yes.
But yeah, it's just a lot of people just get really drunk and stuff. But the fashion when you first get there is really cool. Okay, but I think, someone made a really good point.
Yes.
That a lot of the other derbies or races, I guess they're called like, what is it?
It's like the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
The one that are, I can't remember.
Yeah, what are the races called?
The other races. I mean, I
whatever these races
I watched
are called.
Seabiscuit a long time ago, so I don't understand. I don't know it.
Okay, so whatever these races are called, there's actually 14 horses in these races. But the Kentucky Derby, because, as this person put it, they are all about money, and that's it.
Huh.
They have 20 horses
that run
this race. And so it's very crowded, and the horses are used to running 14 and not 20.
Yeah.
So they're very crowded, and so it's...
Yeah.
So it was maybe...
It would be difficult.
Yeah,
it
was difficult for these horses. So maybe the Kentucky Derby shouldn't have so many horses in it, because these are kind of spoiled horses, and they're used to doing...
Spoiled race horses? What?
Well, I mean, these are like the top of the top of the top.
Obviously.
Yes. It'd be like taking like a headliner rapper that's used to having the stage to themselves, and then putting like 8 rappers on the same stage. They're used to having their own like...
They're divas?
Well...
Anyway, she should put things into terms that I understand. Okay, so the Derby needs to reevaluate.
Like having a top model, like a Tyra Banks or something, and then telling her that she has to walk the runway with like 7 other models at the same time.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know? I mean, that
makes more sense in my world.
They would have to like share that space.
Yes.
That would make it a lot difficult after they're used to walking by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're putting them like so crowded together.
Yep.
It's probably a little more difficult, right?
It is.
I would think.
You would think. So the hashtag WTH on that one is a horse
taking away after they win, then taking that away. And then what about all the people who like thought they won their bets?
And then that would be
pulling their money.
That'd be a mess.
Oh,
that would be a mess. I would not. No, thank you.
Nuts. Okay.
Here we go.
So, hashtag WTH. Okay, so if you watch us normally, you know
which
that
you should be.
I always talk about when I had the bubonic plague. Okay.
She didn't have the bubonic
plague.
Which
I technically had this thing called whooping cough, which to me felt like what I would consider the bubonic plague, which to me was like almost death.
It was
because I literally lost 3 days of my life.
Yep.
And do not remember any of those 3 days. My fever was so high. I had like to 107 fever, or
you did not have 107. It was
104.9.
Yeah.
I had 104.9 fever, and it was really, really, really bad. So I called it the
bubonic plague. When in fact it wasn't the bubonic plague, it was whooping cough, which is also deadly. But the real bubonic plague is still alive and well.
Yes.
And here in the U.S. It's like in the western United States, you can still get it. But this couple in Mongolia died on like May 1st or something. They died May 1st. Because they tested positive for the bubonic plague. Do you know how they got it?
Ugh, tell us.
Oh, so gross. They ate rodent kidneys raw, and the meat off of said rodent raw, because in that area of Mongolia, raw rodent meat and kidney is supposed to be good for your health.
Oh,
I'm going to call bullshit on that one. No. Absolutely no. And like 120 people were put into quarantine because of this. Oh, it just gives me that full body shiver where you just can't, I can't even. I can't.
Oh.
No.
So the bubonic plague is real.
transmitted by rodents, fleas, rodents. Did we mention rodents? Don't eat them. Don't eat them. No.
Squirrels. They said
squirrel. Well, that's a rodent, right? Squirrel and rabbits.
Rabbits. Yeah, rabbits.
Oh, God.
Oh,
No.
I didn't know you could get it from rabbits.
Yeah. So make sure that you're up on your vaccinations. Don't eat raw rodent meat. And, I mean, really, processed food all the way will be well preserved by the time we get to the finish line. I don't know. I don't know.
She doesn't mean that, really. Kind of.
Kind of. Hashtag
Okay.
WTH.
Yeah.
Hashtag. Yeah.
So, you're tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skylar Dawn.
I'm Dallas Lewis.
And we are moving right along.
We are.
So, we have a segment each and every week that we do that we call Lyfe 101. So, Lyfe 101 is our relationship topic. It is a topic that is either intimate relationships between you and your partner. It is work relationships, friendships, families, neighbors. You know, any kind of relationship. No, not too much. Well, I hope you don't touch on your neighbors.
Nope. Called the Homeowners Association on a couple of them, but nope.
Hope they're not watching.
They are not.
I invited them to watch.
They won't talk to you either.
So, this week we are doing the topic of cheating. What do you consider cheating? Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
So, with cheating, there's a lot of people consider different things cheating. Some people consider you have to physically have sex with another person
Other than your spouse.
Well,
yeah.
I don't think you could cheat on your spouse with your spouse.
No, probably not. Probably not. I still don't feel very good, so just let that pass.
So, but what do you consider cheating? Is cheating, do you have to physically cheat to cheat? And I say no.
I have to say no.
Yeah. So, you can emotionally cheat. Definitely. So, to what degree, when do you completely cheat? I mean, because checking out, when you check out of a relationship, you start to cheat.
Yes.
I mean, you really do. So, and in today's society, there are a lot of ways to start cheating on your spouse. And there's those slippery slopes
Yep.
that you can get into to start cheating. There's dating sites. There's actually, what's that? Madison?
Oh, yeah, Ashley Madison, Ashley.
Yeah,
Ashley Madison.
Where spouses can get on. That is that's solely
for cheating spouses.
for cheating spouses.
No.
I hope we didn't just help somebody out here. But it is set up just for spouses to get on and
I can't
cheat.
even. I can't even wrap my mind around that.
Yeah. I mean, I know that when I had a girlfriend who got me to get on a dating website after me and my ex split up.
I would have paid to see that.
Trust me, it was not cute. But when I did, there was actually several men that and I put on there, you must be divorced, not in a relationship.
Yeah.
And many men would say, oh, well, I'm separated, or
Nope.
I'm
separated.
unhappily married.
Nope.
What do you mean you're unhappy? Like, that means you're married.
You're still married.
That means
Still
you're
married.
in a relationship. That means you're not available.
Yep.
That
means you're not worth my time.
It means that your wife doesn't know that you're on this dating site right now.
Right. Yeah. Does your wife approve of your extracurricular activities? Just wondering.
Yeah.
Just wondering, because speaking as a wife, I'm gonna say I do not. I would not approve of any of those methods.
Well, it wasn't your husband, so.
Wasn't my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
No. So, but I think a lot of a lot of people, men and women, think that it's not considered cheating if you just are messaging, if you're just
texting,
or messaging on social media,
and
you're just flirting. But it is cheating.
Emotional attachments are oftentimes harder to disentangle yourself from than physical attachments.
Yes.
Because you can disconnect physically from, you can just go through the motions of your job. You can go through the motions of your housework, of your day. You can physically disconnect from whatever it is your body is doing. But when you get emotionally invested in something and you get emotionally attached to something, that's where you see some danger, some really bright waving red flags, because you're emotionally attached. And so whether or not you've actually done you've done the physical cheating, once you start confiding in somebody else outside of your spouse for things that are either troubling you or that make you happy, or once you start telling all of those things to somebody who is not your spouse, you've crossed a line.
Now, so I had someone ask me this question, so I'm going to pose this question to you, because I after listening to you say this, I really think, and we have not discussed this.
I love it when she does this.
I know. I really think we are not going to have the same answer.
Okay.
So I had this question posed to me. Would you rather...
Oh, I hate this game. All right,
would you rather have your spouse cheat on you going out with the guys, and partying, having a one-night stand, and being done with it, or it being someone that he's like, it's like a secretary or someone at work that he's been working with for a long time, that's been kind of like his work wife, someone that's been taking care of him at work and that's been there for him through...
Neither.
No.
They're both deal breakers for me.
Okay. No, but if you had to pick one, which one would be the lesser of two evils?
I don't know. Because they both, listening to you talk to me about that, they both made me sick at my stomach. I mean, like, I had a physical reaction knowing that my husband is a saint. I mean, y'all, he puts up with me every day.
He's a saint.
He is a saint. But just going down a dark path and thinking about him doing one of those two things makes me physically sick at my stomach. I could not, I don't know that I would recover from either one of those. There's not a lesser of two evils for me. Because one, if he has a one-night stand with somebody, then he's already seen somebody else naked. And he promised to only look at me. And certainly promised to not touch anything else. So that trust is broken. And if he's emotionally attached to his work wife, then that brings up all kinds of insecurities between the two of us that's going to fester into something bigger, because what is he telling her that he's not telling me? What can he tell her that he doesn't feel comfortable enough and strong enough telling me? And so that's going to drive a wedge in between us. So they're both poison.
Yeah. Okay.
I honestly couldn't handle either one of them. And you?
Well, with me, I mean, cheating, I don't know that I could stay in a relationship after
there was cheating.
But for me, I feel like the one night stand is the worst. Because, and this is why, because I feel like if you go out and have a one night stand, you have no regard for me whatsoever.
Okay.
None. You just went out and you just fuck somebody. You just don't even care.
Okay.
It's not someone you know. You don't have any regard for me, whether you're going to bring me an STD. You have no regard for me whatsoever.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. If it's someone that's your work wife, and it's someone who has been taking care of you, someone who's been there for you through whatever's going on in our life, obviously there's something seriously wrong in our relationship for you to get to the point that you've been able to build a relationship with this person.
Somebody else. Yes.
So that means our relationship's already not good.
Yeah.
Our relationship's already not good. So at that point, we're probably not in a good place. So our relationship's probably on the way out anyways. But at least it's someone who you've built a relationship with. It's someone who you know who they are, where they sleep, who their family is, what they're built, what their makeup is. You're going to see them tomorrow.
Yeah,
they don't have AIDS.
I can't do either one of them.
Right, but this isn't someone who's just you. It's not like you have no. Yeah, it's not like you have no regard. It's not like you're just. It's not like you're throwing away our relationship for a random hoe.
Yeah,
you're actually throwing away our relationship for someone who has taken care of you.
For a regular hoe.
But it's for somebody that has actually taken care of you.
Who has tried to do my job and tried to take my job.
Well, because I haven't done my job.
And because I
haven't
been doing my job. So,
but at least I know it's because I haven't done my job.
Right.
This other chick didn't even try to do my job.
No.
And you just went out and did shit.
Yeah.
You know? So
I don't know. They're both, this is it seriously makes me sick at my stomach to think about it. If I had to turn it inward and look at my relationship. And I just can't, I can't wrap my mind around it. I cannot wrap my mind around my man doing that or me doing that, because I have so much love and respect for him, and it's mutual. And so it's just it's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want something, you need to work for it, but I don't advise you working for somebody else's man, trying to achieve that as your end goal. That's not a good, that would not be a good thing.
You just have to continue to keep working your ass off in your relationship.
Yeah, relationships, marriages are not 50-50.
Communicate. You have to communicate constantly in your relationship. You can't hide things in your relationship, and you cannot not communicate your true feelings. Because once you start not communicating the truth and your truth, then that's when things can creep in, and there's room for doubt on either party.
Yeah.
So, so emotional cheating is cheating.
It's cheating. That's, I guess, the bottom line that we were trying to get across is that emotional cheating is still cheating. Still cheating.
Yeah.
Still cheating.
So, you're tuned in to Lyfe Uncensored. If you like these kinds of topics, then tune in next Tuesday.
Watch us next week.
Because we have a doozy for next week.
We got a good one already planned for next week, so come on back.
So we're here each and every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. You can tune in on YouTube at Skylar Dawn.
Yep.
Or wherever you're tuned in right now. But we want you to go to YouTube.
We really want you to go to YouTube.
And hit that subscribe button.
Yep. And share.
Yes.
The share button as well.
Share us.
I want you to share us.
Share us. So, every single show we have for the men, so it doesn't seem too girly for you, we have Chivalry 101. Is chivalry dead?
Nope.
No, it's just
no, it is not. We are bringing it back, and it's it's alive and well.
In our experiences, it is alive and well.
It's alive and well.
So, you want to take the...
Okay, guys. Yeah. All right. So y'all know that I've kind of been down for a week. Not really feeling my best. And I still have a husband at home, and I still have kids at home, and these kids, they like to eat every day. My husband...
is that what they like to do?
They do. They actually eat all day, every day. But I remember when my husband and I started dating, we had not known each other very long, maybe a week, 10 days. And he invites me over to his house because he wants to cook for me. And my mind was instantly blown. I mean, like, blown. And he made me a steak and special mashed potatoes and mushroom. I mean, oh my God, it was so good. I thought that I had just landed like this wonderful, I did land this wonderful guy. And I'm like, he even cooks. Well, no, guys, he cooks one thing. And he cooks that one thing really, really well. So while I've been down this week, he made his very special steak dinner. Without the potatoes, without the mushrooms, just meat. And so my kids were eating meat out of a bag for like 4 days. But it was the thought behind it that counts, and he is excellent. I prefer to eat his steaks over any steakhouse in Houston, and that's saying something considering the city that we live in. But guys, here's my tip for you. Learn, and this doesn't apply to Skyla because she doesn't eat anything except my chicken pot pies. And so if you can find one meal that you know how to cook and you can hone it and dial it in and make sure that it is yours and you are on point with that, that can be your like secret weapon for your woman. And you can pull out your secret weapon on special occasions, you know, like when her folks come in. And that would be a good way to show how well-rounded you are. And you can cook for them and cook for her. And so I would highly recommend that you have something like this in your back pocket. Doesn't have to be steak, be chicken. It can be, you know, like a beer butt chicken. I got a lot of friends that's their go-to thing. You put it on the grill and do something.
A what?
A beer butt chicken. You put it on a can of beer, like up the middle of the chicken, and then you stick it in the grill, and then as the beer gets hot, I'm not gonna make that for you.
No, I'm telling them.
But anyway, I highly recommend that you find something that you like to eat that isn't like totally out there, and learn how to do it well.
Yes, even if you just have that, like she said, that one thing.
We've been married 20 years. He still only cooks one thing.
Yes, because you want to, every once in a while, surprise her.
Yeah.
Actually say, like, let me cook for you. Unless it's me. Don't cook for me.
Don't cook for her. It's a waste of money. And time.
Waste of time.
And time.
Yes.
Yeah. But I love you.
I love you too.
I love you. I'm your work wife.
Yes. You're my work wife.
Yeah. So I highly recommend that, because that, you know, and I mean, when Jeff says he's cooking dinner, I know exactly what we're having. Exactly what. I love it. It's the very first thing that he ever made for me. It's the very first time anybody had ever cooked for me. And I was hooked from that moment on, really. It's like, that was it. That did it. He knows his way around the kitchen.
Yes, it's very chivalrous.
It is. It is.
We like it.
We do.
We like it a lot.
I do.
So,
now I'm hungry.
I've been hungry. My stomach has been growling. So I keep moving around. I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry.
And that helps?
Well, yeah, because
drink your Red Bull.
Well, I keep drinking it, but then it makes me need to go pee.
And that's Lyfe Uncensored.
You are tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skyla Dawn.
I'm Dallas Lewis.
And you can get us here every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Skyla Dawn on YouTube. Go hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends. Tell your friends to tell their friends.
Share us.
Yes, share us.
Somebody hit up Robin Roberts.
Give us comments on if you're on our Facebook. If you're not on our Facebook, go over to Facebook, skyladon.com. Share, like, give comments.
Yep.
Each and every time you do that, it gives us higher status over there.
It does.
So we like it.
We like the comments.
We like it. We like
Positive
it. We like
vibes
it.
Only.
And I will go read them and comment and all that after I eat tonight.
After she eats.
Yeah, after I get some food in me. So we appreciate all the support and love. We are going to start updating and doing a little bit more. Start doing some events. Start doing some more YouTube stuff. Look for us if you hit
some
that
behind the scenes stuff. We're gonna do some behind, but you got to be a subscriber on our YouTube account, because it's not going to be on Instagram or Facebook. No, it's only going to be on YouTube.
Only going to be on YouTube.
So if you want some behind the scenes stuff and you want to see how we put all this together, you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, and some extra stuff that we're going to start doing throughout the week. It'll only be on YouTube. So go to YouTube, Skyla Dawn, hit that subscribe, and it'll let you know when we're on there.
Yep.
Thanks so much for the love and support. We really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Good night.
Good night.